Possessor is now on demand and I believe also still in theaters. Unfortunately, not in theaters near me, and yeah, I didn't get it on demand. I got it another way, though. We'll just leave it at that. But guys, Possessor, this is a movie that is directed by Brandon Cronenberg, who is the son of the great David Cronenberg, who I'm actually currently trying to watch all of his movies so that way I can rank his movies. I had no idea what Possessor was about, though, other than Brandon Cronenberg. And then also the cast. I knew Andrea Riseborough was in it. I also knew that Christopher Abbott was in it. Didn't know Sean Bean was in it. Didn't know he was still acting, which is awesome to see. And then Jennifer Jason Leigh is also in this. So it's a pretty stacked cast. And I will say right off the bat, the cast gives it their all. You can definitely tell that these monotone performances are definitely appropriate to the story that's being told. So I did like that. I think that in terms of visually, I think it's a very well shot movie. Feels very retro, feels like 80s-esque, which I think kind of worked. Excuse me. And I think the practical effects mixed with the CGI effects for the blood, especially, were really good. I think it was mostly practical. Don't quote me though, but I feel like it was mostly that, and that's why I think it felt really kind of visceral during certain intense scenes. I believe this is titled a sci-fi horror movie, and I think that's more science fiction than outright horror. And I think that's mostly because there's only a couple scenes that I felt like there was terror. A lot of times it just kind of felt like an extended episode of Black Mirror, but one of the lesser episodes. And that's going to lead me to my negatives. I think that this movie was very disappointing. You know, there are many people that I know and trust in terms of reviews, and they gave it really high marks. And I'm not bashing their opinions. I definitely respect the fact that a lot of people love this movie, and I'm definitely in the minority when I say that this movie was quite disappointing. And I'm saying that as someone that had no expectations going into this movie other than, hey, it's Brandon Cronenberg. Can he do what his father does? And I think that's a yes or no question, because I think that there are some aspects, like I mentioned, that were pretty strong and were just well done. But then there are other ones that were just kind of like baffling. You know, this is a movie that is trying to tell a story, but I think for the life of me, it's almost like it's trying to be dull. And that goes with the pacing and the tone. I think that those both felt kind of wonky, especially the pacing. I mean, this is a movie that's pitched so slow. It has a couple of spurts here and there, but it's really annoying because I did not care at all about these characters. I think the acting was good, but these characters themselves, I wasn't on board. Is this something that someone could like? Obviously, yes, it is, because the filmmaking is good, and who knows, maybe the story and characters will connect with other people. I just know for myself, I wasn't really able to do so, and I wasn't able to even appreciate it from afar because a lot of times I just kind of was like, I don't know, man. Like, I remember pausing it like an hour into it, and I was surprised that we were only an hour, because I thought that we would be by the end because it just felt so dull. Again, not a bad movie. I was just thoroughly disappointed, and I think that that's something that, you know, again, maybe if I'd seen a trailer or something, maybe I wouldn't have been as disappointed, but, you know, I think that it's definitely something I've been trying not to do in terms of watching trailers and just kind of being surprised. And lo and behold, I was surprised that Possessor wasn't good. So, Possessor, it's a movie that I can see other people liking again for the filmmaking, but again, characters, story, overall ending, and just feeling like an extended episode of Black Mirror. I just think that, you know, altogether, it's 2 out of 5 stars for me. Which, yeah, no hot sauce rating. So, Possessor. That's my rating, 2 out of 5. What did you guys think about Possessor, though? Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, don't forget the subscription, notification bell, and I'll catch you later.